This GFN Thursday, we have 11 new titles joining the service along with 3 games leaving early access. We have all the info here, so let's get to it. To kick us off, we have 3 games leaving early access. If you're a fan of Last Epoch, Myth of Empires, or Sons of the Forest, you'll be happy to know that the 1.0 version of all games released this week. Now, if you haven't already checked out Sons of the Forest, I'd highly recommend you do so. The game's absolutely fantastic and it runs excellently on GeForce NOW's Ultimate tier. It's the type of game to really keep you on your toes, you never really know what's around the corner, and it supports 8-player co-op. So if you haven't already, be sure to grab some friends and check it out. It's a fantastic experience, one that I highly recommend. But for now, let's move on and take a look at all the new games coming out this week. Up first, we have Le Mans Ultimate, which is the official game of the FIA World Endurance Championships and 24-hour Le Mans. Following that, we have Nightingale, where you can explore, craft, build, and fight across visually stunning fantasy worlds alone or with friends. Then we have Terminator Dark Fate Defiance, a real-time strategy game based on the Terminator Dark Fate universe. We also got Garden Life, a cozy simulator, a relaxing gardening game in which you get to create your own dream garden in a peaceful, colorful world. But if you're looking for something different, check out Pacific Drive, a roguelike where you have to drive a station wagon and kit it out to survive the very mysterious exclusion zone. Following that is Solium Inferium, a hellish turn-based grand strategy game where the Prince of Darkness has vanished and it leaves the Archfiends to conspire. Next up, we have a few games from Bandai Namco, starting with Katamari Damacy Reroll. It's the classic and beloved roll-em-up game, but now with fully updated graphics and recreated cutscenes for HD. Then there's Kelowna Fantasy Reverie series, which is a 3D side-scrolling action game series from Bandai Namco made back in '97 but brought back for the modern day era. We also have Pac-Man Museum Plus, which includes 14 titles from the legendary Pac-Man series, as well as Pac-Man World Re-Pac, which is another classic platformer brought back for the modern era. And last but not least, the JRPG Tales of Arise also lands this week for those wanting an epic story. All in all, not a bad week. There's a ton of games to choose from and a good variety of genres. I gotta say, it's great to see Bandai Namco bring more and more games over, hopefully more are on the way. You know what I'm talking about. Elden Ring. And while it may not be that, it's still great to see some of their titles start making their way. Tales of Arise is a pretty good pick, and I'm also very hyped to play the full release of Sons of the Forest this week. Not to mention, Nightingale looks pretty fantastic. But let me know, what are you excited for this week and how will you spend your weekend? Leave it down in the comments section below, and as always, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out. And if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. All of your support is greatly appreciated. I hope you have a great day, and until next time, take care.